Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, strongest gym in the West. Got max effort bench press going on. A lot of guys in their bench shirts. Got a lot of different body types going. A lot of different guys going here. This is Robot, benching in a Phenom. Phenom shirt is one of the stretchier shirts out there. It's very pliable. A lot of people like it because you're able to touch weights a little easier. And you can see that they have some chain on there. So it's only an extra 40 pounds of chain, but we have the chain kind of wadded up so that it pretty much releases all the way when you're on the board, and then it jumps all the way back on the barbell. You can kind of see it there off to the side. Austin has a metal shirt that he's been working in. I believe it's an Ace shirt.
Correct.
And it's been something that's been working well for him. That's really the key, is to find something that fits you and something that's going to work well for you. At the same time, you got to give things an opportunity. You got to give things a chance to work. You can't just throw them on one time and then throw the thing in the garbage, or want to sell it online or whatever. You got to give it some time. It's going to take, I'd say minimum 3 workouts to kind of even get an idea if something's going to work for you. So it can be frustrating, especially if something's real tight fit, but you got to give it a chance. So here's Austin working with around 500 pounds. Really good strong presses there. It's a good workout for these guys. Kind of go back and forth, compete against each other a little bit. Robot weighs around 230 or so, and I believe Austin weighs around 270, something like that, 280, somewhere in that range. But it's good for them to compete against each other and try to outdo each other. Here they are going again off the 3 board. The 3 board, any of the board work obviously is a partial range of motion movement. The partial range of motion movement is going to allow you to overload the weight, overload the top. Some people like to get all fancy and talk about the central nervous system and how it adapts to the weights. But basically, you're handling weights in a shorter distance, allowing your body to handle heavier weights, and your body will get used to it over time. Just having a little trouble with the lockout, a little trouble with the transition, getting the elbows back underneath the barbell. The Phenom bench shirt by Inzer is actually, it has a really good track record. You're starting to see some 900-pound benches even done in full powerlifting meets. You got AJ Roberts wearing one. You got Dave Hoff wearing one, hitting a 945, and you got Donnie Thompson doing 950. Ryan Kennelly and some other guys, or 3 other guys, have benched over 1,000 pounds. I'm not trying to sell Inzer. I'm actually sponsored by Overkill, and I like the Overkill bench shirt, but you do want to go by what's working for other people. Look at what's working for other people and try to figure out what's going to work for you. And that's it from supertraining.tv.